Numerical reasoning, short test 6. We're now live next, folks, on this question. Right, let's make a move on to the, here we go, question number 1. Okay, right, Michael is going on holiday to New York. He leaves home on Monday morning at 8 a.m. So let's get a bit of a highlighter here, running. And takes 1 hour to get to the airport. His flight departs at 11 o'clock and the flight duration is 8 hours. He arrives at the hotel. Okay, I think some of this is covering up the... Right, let's just clear that. Let's use a yellow pen. So he's going on holiday, so he leaves at 8 a.m. It takes 1 hour. He leaves at 11 a.m. and it takes 8 hours. He arrives at his hotel 2 hours before landing in New York, which is 5 hours behind London. How long does Michael spend in the airport before his flight departs? Okay, let's have a look at this question. Now, he leaves at 8 o'clock home and takes 1 hour to get to the airport. So what time does he arrive at the airport? 9 o'clock. 9 a.m. he's at the airport. Hang on a second. At the airport. What time does his flight start?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. And the question is asking us, how long does he spend in the airport? So 11 a.m. is the flight goes. So between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock there is how many hours?
0 minutes.
Okay, 2 hours, 0 minutes. I think the yellow is a bit of a funky color. We need to change it back into something less. When the flight departs, what time is it in New York? Answer 24-hour clock. So the flight, what time does the flight leave in UK? It leaves UK what time? 11 a.m., yes? If I say any wrong numbers, please tell me straight away. So flight leaves at 11 o'clock, and how many hours are there? Because in New York is 5 hours behind London. So 11 o'clock, 5 minus 5 hours. What's 11 o'clock minus 5 hours? In the UK will be what time in the morning? 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is right in 24-hour clock will be what? 0600 hours. Is that right? 6 a.m. So you must have 4 digits. You must put the 0 in. When you're doing 24-hour clock, you must have 4 digits in your answer. You know, previously, like here, you got a gap here, we put the end there. You see that there? And previously, we don't have so many gaps. It doesn't matter. In 24-hour clock, if they give you 4 boxes, you fill in 4 boxes. Okay, just make sure that you got that right. Okay, part C. An hour after landing in New York, Michael called his mother in London. What time was it in London when he called her? Answer in 24-hour clock. Now, so when he left Birmingham, when he left UK, it was 6 o'clock, wasn't it? How long did the flight take? Told you here. How long does the flight take?
8 hours.
So it was 6 a.m. according to New York time, and then he add another 8 hours. What's 6 o'clock in the morning? Add 8 hours. Well, 6 add 6 will give you 12 noon. So it'll give you 2 o'clock in the afternoon, isn't it? Yeah. So that'll give you 2. And then what time did he actually call? So 9 hours after 11 o'clock is 20 hours. Okay. So we're going to add, basically, we're going to add 8 hours plus an hour, 9 hours, isn't it? That's what we're doing now. So let's have a look what we'll get. So 6 o'clock in the morning. Then what time is it in London when he called her in London? So here we go. Where's the original timing? He left at 11, isn't it? 11. And then it took him 8 hours to get there. 11 add 8 is what?
7. Yeah, 7. 11 and 8 is 19. 7.
It's the same p.m. Same p.m.
Oh,
Yeah. So 11 answer, and then you add another hour for it took him. So what's 11 o'clock in the morning? Add 9 hours. 11 in the morning. Add 1 hour is 12 o'clock. Add 8 hours. So what time did he ring? It was what time was it? It was 8 p.m. isn't it? So he rang his mother at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. what time? That's going to be UK time. So 8 p.m. was UK time.
But 24
That's right. Now we're going to change it.
20.
So 8 p.m. if you add 12 hours onto that, who's 8 what do we get?
20.
So we get, what time is it? 2000 hours, they call it, or 2000 time. That's the time in London that he rang his mother from America. Done? Are you happy with that one? Good? Let's clear the board. Let's move on to the next question. Move the mouse back. Let me get the color back. So can we just write it in here as well, yeah? Because that was from the previous video, part of the video. Next, on his return journey, the flight takes 20% longer than the original flight. How long does the return flight take? So what was the original amount of hours? 8 hours. And then we're going to add on to that how much percent? 20%. So first of all, let's work out 10%. So 10% of 8 hours is equal to 0.8 hours. And then another 10% will be another 0.8. So that's an easy way to get to 20%. So altogether it will take him how much longer? 1.6 hours longer.
1.6.
Okay, shh. Hang on a second, folks. Okay, now after giving us this, we'll have to give it as a decimal, this answer. So we had to start with 8 hours. Here we go. Hang on a second, let's quickly change color here. We started with 8 hours. We're going to add the extra 20%. So 8 hours, add the 20% extra will give us what?
9.6 hours.
9.6. You could do 9.6 or 9.60. That doesn't make any difference here. And I'm just going to pause here while you ask. Right, here we go. Next, let's change color now. Because how long does the journey in part D take in minutes? So we have, first of all, we have 9 hours, which is the easy part. Inshallah. We time that by 60. 9 hours times by 60 will give us what answer, Harun?
540.
540 minutes for the first part. And then we have 0.6 of an hour. 0.6 times by 60. Now we have to think about technique for working this out. Now 0.6, folks, as a fraction, I'm going to rub it out now, 0.6, and I'm going to change the fraction. So what's 0.6 as a fraction? Let's have one of the girls. Okay, let's have Iman. Iman, can you give me, don't whisper to the answer. 0.6 as a fraction gives us what? 6 tenths. Now 6 tenths in this calculation is better than 0.6. Why? Because we can now cancel. So 10 divided by 10 is? 60 divided by 10 is? So 6 times by 6 is?
3.6.
36. Okay. So 0.6 of an hour works out to be 36 minutes. Are we happy with that, folks?
500.
Yeah. So now we're going to add these times up. So I'm going to put the 6 down here and 7 down here. If I'm right or wrong number, please tell me straight away, folks. 576 minutes is the correct time for that question. And that is the calculation that we need to do. We happy with that?
Yes.
Did you get that right? Okay, got it right now. You sorted it?
Right.
You corrected it? Okay, if you haven't got it right originally, please now do the corrections as we're doing it. Because I'm going to clear the screen.
Wait.
Okay, I'll wait. Alright. Okay, here we go. Question number 2. Using the compass shown below, answer the following questions. Mark the direction Simon is now facing if he was facing east and then 90 degrees clockwise. Let's start. Let's do the highlighter for this one. So Mark was direction Simon. Mark, the direction is now facing if he's facing east. So which way is he facing? East. And then he turned 90 degrees clockwise. So from this direction, 90 degrees clockwise takes us straight
South.
clockwise. So this is the direction of the clock. Okay. So for question, what is it?
South.
2A should be?
South.
Okay, next. Mark the direction Leah is now facing east. Okay, let's get rid of this first part here, please, folks. Let's get rid of this. Otherwise it'll confuse the next question. Okay, right. Okay, right. Mark the direction Leah is now facing if she was facing south. So let's put Leah facing south. So Leah was facing south. Okay, and then turn 270 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay, so that means opposite direction of the clock. So that's 90. That's another 90. And that's another 90. So which way will be facing?
West.
West is best. Okay, now I'm going to clear the screen. How many more questions do we have on this? 2 more. Okay, I'm not going to move this screen to the next page because we lose the compass. It's important. So I'm just going to clear the screen now, folks. So 2A is south, 2B is west. Right, I'm going to manually now read out question C. What is the bearing of southwest from north? So I'm going to say, where's southwest? Southwest is here. Southwest is the name of a source in subways.
So what is big?
From north. Hang on a second. Now, when you do bearings, for question C, bearings always measured clockwise.
Yes.
So we now need to go, let's have a look. We now going to start by facing north, and then we're going to go which direction?
That way.
Clockwise until we reach
That way.
southwest. So now let's have a look at the angles involved now. Okay, from here to here is,
90.
and that's another 90 here, from there to there, and then that one's going to be half of 90, which is
45.
45. So we got 180,
At 45.
add 45, and the answer for 180 add 45 will give us an answer of
225.
225. Excellent, that's beautiful. So I'm going to write it down manually here. So question, was it 2C?
Yeah.
2C, the answer is, what was it again? Okay, what was it again? 225. I'm writing here manually, folks. I'm not changing the page, otherwise we lose the compass. Okay, let's do question now 2D. Let's change color now. Okay, question 2D. Okay, let's drop this bar out here. Ladies, did you get that right? Put your hand if you got that right. The question.
I got one of it right.
Okay, right. Okay, folks. Question D. I'm going to read out to you verbally. I'm not going to move the screen because I need to look at the original. The original compass. Okay, pink. Right. If Jane is currently facing northwest, so where is she facing?
Northwest.
Northwest, but turns to face east. Where's east?
There.
Face east. Through how many degrees clockwise has she turned? So we are starting from here, and we're going to end up over here. So let's have a look. So we're turning from here to here. Okay, let's work out the angles now. Now, from here to here is how much?
90. No, 45.
45. It's half a quarter of a turn. And that's a quarter of a turn. That's going to be
90.
90. So 90 at 45 will give us an answer of.
135 degrees.
So the answer for that'll give 135 degrees. Done.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of question 2. I'm gonna.
Third of the time.
Wow. I think we should finish this test 6. Yeah, we should finish on time. Wow, this is monumental stuff. Okay, so let's quickly get through this next couple of questions. We've got about 15 minutes for your parents to arrive. Adam is looking to purchase some electrical goods. He can either purchase them online for 4/5 of the original price, or he can purchase them in store for the original price. The shop offers a 10% discount on the total price if 2 items are bought in the store. The cost of the items are shown below. Okay, question number 3. Now, I'll just load of. Okay, right. How much does Adam spend if he purchases the microwave and the laptop in store? Let's have a look. So the microwave, how much does it cost? 50. And the laptop, how much does it cost?
£900.
Okay, so the total in the store, what's the original price? 900. And the other one is 50. So he goes, Adam's looking to purchase them, and online is 4/5 of the price. And if he buys it in the store, he gets 10% discount. Where is he buying this one now?
In store.
In the store. So how much discount does he get? Of the total price. Okay, so you have 900 plus 50. Okay, 950. Okay. Okay, right. So you have 900 plus 50 will give us 50 is the total price in the store, and he saves 10%. To work out 10%, we divide it by, so 950 divided by 10 will give us £95 off as the savings. So, what was the total first of all? The total was? How much do we save?
95.
Let's work that out. Okay, let's work that out slowly. Okay, hang on a second, don't shout at the answers. So 0 taken by 5, we can't do it, so we borrow from there. That becomes a 4. That becomes a 10. That becomes a 5. Okay, 4 taken by 9, we can't do it. So we borrow from that, becomes 8. So 14. 14 minus 9 will give us what?
5.
So the final answer here should be 850. £55. So you're knocking up.
0, 0.
Okay, that's the answer there. Has everybody copied all this working out then, if required, yes? So I'm going to blank the screen now because I'm not going to really move the page now. Okay, I'm going to blank the screen. Right, question B. How much does Adam spend if he purchases the microwave and the laptop online? How much does he spend? Not how much he saves, the same thing. How much spend if he purchases them? So what did we say was the total earlier? We said the total earlier was?
£950.
£950. £950 was the total because he go adding the microwave and the laptop. That's the total price.
And then you say 4/5.
Hang on a second. He pays 4/5. He doesn't save 4/5. So we have to work out now 4/5 of that. So I'm doing that over here. So we got to work out 4/5 of £950. Now, okay, I'm going to replace the off in the calculation with what? Times. Excellent. Well done, Muniba. So that becomes the times. So 4/5 times by 950. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're doing in a sense, we can either do like this as a fraction, or we can do the old school way, which is this number divided by the bottom times by the top.
Yeah.
Whichever way you do it, it gives us the same result. Okay. So what we can do now is, since we've got it now as a fraction here, we can cancel. So 5 divided by 5 is 1.
1.
So you have 950, divide that by 5. So how many 5s going to 9 is? 1. Remainder? 4. How many 5s and 45 is?
9.
And then the answer should be there, and the top should be 190. So we got 4 times by 190. So I'm just going to do over here. So space here. 190 times by 4. So that'll give you 0. 0 times by 4 is 0. That's 9. 9 times by 4 is 36. 1 times by 4 is 4 add 3 is 7.
765.
So he pays, the answer, I'm not going to move, yes?
So could you make it less easy to take 950?
Hang on a second. Right. So we have 190 times by 4 is 760. So the answer to part B, I'm not moving it up, I'm just squeezing the bottom over here. It'll give you £760. That is the answer. Okay, I'm going to clear the screen, folks. Have you copied all this stuff down? I'm going to clear the screen now. Okay. Question C, I'm also going to read that. I'm not going to move the page down because we need to look at this table. Question C says, how much does Adam save? Actually, we can move it forward a bit and then move it back, possibly. Let's move it forward. Question C, how much does Adam save if he purchases a microwave and laptop online compared to in-store? Okay, right. Somebody can feed me the answers, please, for the previous question. Right. Okay, let's have Mr. Harun. Harun, what was the answer for the price in the store?
£855.
£855 was the price in store that he got. Okay, and what was it online?
£760.
£760. Are you sure those numbers are right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So he goes, how much does Adam save? So what do we do now with these numbers? Subtraction. So you have 855 minus 760, and the answer will give us what?
£95.
£95. Have I put it in the right place here, folks?
Yes. The 0, the 0.
Okay, good. Okay, folks, we're now going live now. We're going to part C of the question. Okay, right, here we go. Okay. What do we say? From a shop offering no discount, a company purchased 10 identical televisions and 10 aerials for a total cost of $4,110. The aerials, all of the aerials cost £120. How much does one television cost? So we first of all have to start with the total price, $4,110. And we have to minus from that the total cost of the aerials, which is $120. Okay, let's work that out. Okay, 0 take away 0 will give us
0.
1 take away 2, we can't do it. So we borrow. That becomes 11. 11 take away 2 will give us
9.
excellent. 0 take away 1, we can't do that now. So we borrow again. So that becomes
9.
10, and that becomes
9.
9. So that becomes 3. So 3990 is the cost of how many televisions? It's the cost of 10 televisions. And they say to us in the question, what is the cost of 1 television? So we get this number and then we divide it by 10. When we divide by 10, quickest way of doing it, because zeros on here, we just, yeah? So the answer for each television should be an answer of 399 pounds. Okay, that's lovely. That's the end of question number 3. We got question number 4, number 5 left before we finish this particular video. Okay. Question number 4, folks. We are now back live again. What is the total number of edges on shape A? Question number 4A. Now, what are they talking about? Edges. So let's have a look. Let's use a bit of highlighter. So we have how many edges here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have how many in the bottom? 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the shape, yeah? That's 4 and 4 is 8. And then we'll have how many along the, so we'll have 1 here, 1 here, 1 that we can see over here, and the one that we can't see at the back over there. So how many edges do we have altogether then? Okay, so we have 4, 8, and another 4. So that gives us a total of, as Munib has correctly said, that gives us an answer of 12. Okay, next, 4 part B. If the shaded cross-sectional area of shape B, shaded cross-sectional area is this part here, that's cross-sectional area, is 10 centimeters squared, and the volume is 70. So they're telling you that this here is going to be 10, and the volume is 70. What is the length of side X? So we know the volume is equal to the, I'm just doing the working out here because I've got more space. So this is not part A, by the way. Part A is here. Here's part A. This is part B. Volume equals area of the cross section multiplied by the length. Now we know that the volume is equal to, what's the volume equal to? Okay, the volume they're giving us is 70. And the area they gave us, the area is equal to 10. And what they haven't given us is the length. Okay. Now what question are we on now? Question is 4B. Okay, so 10 times by a number is 70. What's the number going to be? 7. So the answer to part B is 0.0 centimeters is the length of the shape. Okay, that's lovely. I'm just going to quickly, has everybody got that down? I'm going to blank the page now. Got it? Kaniba?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hope so.
Okay, question part C now. If the shaded cross-section area of C, now I'm going to leave the, I need to leave the diagram here. I can't move the diagram. I'm going to read the question to you now. If you can, you just quickly go forward and come back. Okay, question C, if the shaded cross-section area of shape C is 35, what is its volume? Let's go back. Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to work it out over here. So it's a volume is equal to, again, is equal to the area of the cross-section. And multiply that by the, what have they called it here? Okay, in here we got the height. The height is the same as saying length in the previous question. So it says here that the cross-section area is 35. So what is this area here, folks? This area C is centimeters squared. And we know the height is 6. Let's put those values into the calculation. So we have 35 over here, and we multiply it by 6 over here, and that should give us the volume of this shape. Right, 35 times by 6. Let's do the calculation over here for those of you who want to do manually. So we can see over here nice and clearly on the screen. 5 times by 6 will give us 3 times by 6 will give us 18, and the 3 will give us 21. So that will give us a volume of 210. So I'm not going to move the page down. I'm just going to write it down here for you. So the answer, that question is question C. Is that right?
Yeah.
So question C, I'm just going to annotate up here. So the volume is equal to 210 centimeters cubed. That's my answer for C. I'm not moving the page down because we'll lose the diagram. Okay, question D. I'm going to read question D out to you folks because again I need the diagram. Okay, I've lost my pen. Question D. What is the ratio of the volume of shape C to shape B? So C to B. And we're looking at volume of C to volume of B. Right. Folks, can you remind me what the volume of C is? The volume of C is what? 210. And what's the volume of B? We said earlier, so I can't see it now. What was the volume of B, folks?
No. Volume of B.
Volume is B is 70. Okay, in question B says there that the volume of shape B is 70. So put 70 over here. Now, the question says here now, what is the ratio of C to B? That's the ratio. Can we simplify the ratio at the moment? Yeah? What can we do first of all? We can first of all divide them both by 70. So 70, we divide that by 70, and 210, divide that by 70. So that will give us, because 70 is the highest common factor, that will give us 3 and 1. Okay, and that is the answer, folks, to part D. We got one more part left now. Question part E, again, I'm going to read it to you. I can't move it out because we'll lose the diagram. Mark below which shape has a cube number of vertices. Okay, cube number of vertices. So question 4E. Right, in a cube, how many vertices do we have first of all? I'm going to clear all of the stuff here because I don't need it anymore. Okay, let's count the vertices. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 at the back we can't see is 8. How many vertices does a cube have, or a cuboid? Has 8 vertices, it has 12 edges. So we have 8 vertices.
So that's 8.
Okay, hang on a second. That's for 8. The question says, mark below which shape has a cube number of vertices. So A has it. Okay, what about B? How many does B have? So you have 1, 2, 3 on this side, 3 on that side, that will give us 6. Okay, and that will give us more than that, yes? So the answer has to be just A. So question 4E, let's write it down here so you can see it. Question 4E, the answer is A. Okay, let's quickly go on to the last question, folks. Parents are waiting.
This one?
Which one?
7.
Okay, can we just do this is what I'm saying? Yeah? Okay. Right, back. Okay, folks, we're back on the last question on this paper, which is the paper 6. Shall we finish here today? We're running a bit late. We're running over at the moment. So, Ryan records how long he spends revising for his exams each day during the holidays. The results are shown below. How many hours did Ryan spend revising English during the holidays? So, let's have a look. Now, here's my pen gone. Highlighter. Here we go. Yellow. Which one's English? What color is English on the grid? Oh, that one's just gone too much like us. Here's the black one. Yeah? So we have to now count. So we have here, the first one is here. So that's going to be, oh, that's just too fat. Okay, a bit of technical difficulties there. Okay, so the black one here is 3. And the black one here is 4. And the black one here is another 3. And this one here is another 4. We can see from here. And this one here is 2. And this one here is also
2.
And this one here is
3.
3. And the question was, how many hours did Ryan spend revising English during the holidays? So that's the holidays there. So question 5A. Now we need to add them up. Okay, now how many? During the holidays. Okay, let's have somebody who's brave enough to start adding these values. Here we go. Okay, right. So we have 3. Add 4 is 7. Add 3 is 10. 10 add 4 is 14. Add 2 is 16. Add another 2 is 18. Add 3 is 21. Excellent. Well done. So that gives us how many hours? 21 hours. Lovely. Okay. Again, what we're going to do now, because we need to look at the graph each time. I'm not going to move the page up. I'm going to clear this page now. Has everybody got that down? Good. Question B. On average, how many hours did Ryan revise for English each day? Now, I need to use the values that we just had. What was the value that we just had? 21. 21 hours of the week. And how many days are counted here? 7 days. So 21 divided by 7. So that will give us for B, he revised an average of 3 hours per day. Okay? So we use the previous answer of 21. That's the total divided by the number of days. That gives you 7. 27 divided by 7 is 3. Done. Okay, let's clear that. Right, question C, I'm going to read it to you folks. It says, what is the range of time that Ryan spent revising for science? So for question C, I'm going to do a pair. Range for science. Which one is science?
The stripes.
The stripy one, okay? So the range is the largest value minus the smallest. Which is the largest value for the stripy one? The largest one is? Here. What's that? 4. And what's the smallest stripy one? Here, which is? 1. So we have now, for that one, C is going to be 4 minus 1. So the range is equal to 3. So the question's 5 part C is 3. Done. Let's go to part D. So we said 3 hours. Okay, now, we read in the next question, which was part D, question 5 part D, which I'm just going to read to you. How much longer did Ryan revise for maths than English over the weekend? So for this part of the question, we are now looking for the weekend, which is Saturday and Sunday only. So we've got to compare maths and English. Here we go. Let's choose maths. Well, maths was the white one. So this will be how many hours for maths here? 1. Maths is 1. And Sunday, the maths hours was? 5. So we can say the maths has a total of then? 6. Okay, let's change. Got that? Yeah. And let's go for the next one. We'll compare English. English is the solid black one. So we have here, which is English is 2 hours Saturday and 3 hours on Sunday. So the English hours was how much altogether? 5 hours, 2 or 3. And the question says, how much longer did you do maths and English? What do we do with the 6 and the 5?
6 take 5.
6 take 5. So the final answer for that question is 1 hour. And that is question which one? 5D. That's the answer for 5D. Okay, I've lost my pen. Okay, that's question 5D is 1 hour. Okay, last question, folks. Question E, mark the day which represents the most hours Ryan spent revising. So for question 5E, we're going to go for which day unanimously, folks? Sunday. Excellent. So question 5E is going to be Sunday. Okay, has everybody got that down? Okay, we're done there now, folks. That's lovely.